Never having to worry about rideshare passengers getting sick in your vehicle, never having smelly food in your car, not having to drive long delivery routes, and you get paid to play with fuzzy friends. Give me a break when I have to use our imagination. In this video, I want to compare both side hustles, not only what you're going to do, but any fees, how you're paid. You can also set your own rates. We'll talk about that. Pros and cons, and ultimate verdict of perhaps which one's better for you to make the most money. Get paid to play with pets. Rover makes it easy and promotes you to the nation's largest network of pet owners. There's kind of pro number one there. Earn money doing something you love. So you gotta be 18 plus, and these are the services offered by Rover. You can be a boarder, care for a dog or cat overnight in your home. Sitters who offer boarding make up to 2 times more than sitters who don't, something to consider. Dog walking, pick up dog walks that fit your schedule. Doggy daycare, ideal for work from home dog lovers, or house sitting, drop-in visits, stay with or check up on pets in their own homes. But it says dog walking and doggy daycare. So what about the cats? What about the other animals? Don't worry, they say at Rover, our love for animals extends way beyond dogs. So while dogs are at the heart of what we do, you'll find sitters on Rover who care for cats, hamsters, guinea pigs, and other animals. How to get started on Rover. As I mentioned, be at least 18 years of age, pass a background check, and then you're gonna wanna seek endorsements from current clients, friends and families that you've helped to build your profile. Is Rover free? It's free to sign up for a Rover account as a pet parent. If you want to offer pet care services on Rover, there is a $49 profile review fee. But still, one-time fee, it's not recurring. You can also set your own rates and get customer tips. Now let's look at Wag and how to sign up for their platform. Become a dog sitter, cat sitter, or dog boarder with Wag. Join our community of over 400,000 pet caregivers nationwide. For comparison, Rover has about 500,000 caregivers. Similar requirements on Wag. They're available in all 50 states, be at least 18 years of age or older. Now, Rover had the $49 profile application or review fee. With Wag, there is a $49.95 application processing fee. Now, Wag offers dog walking, pet care drop-ins, pet sitting and boarding, in-person dog and cat training, and more. We have dogs, cats, birds, fish, and small mammals on Wag. Now let's start talking about how to get clients, and then ultimately, of course, how much you paid. And let's stay on Wag here. So I'm gonna be a caretaker provider, and I wanna get clients for whatever pets and services that I'm gonna provide, and I'm going to offer a bid for services. Pet givers on the Wag app set their own rates. However, an average bid range applies for most services offered through the app. Pet givers with Wag Pro can bid up to 10% more than the listed maximum bid range without receiving a warning. Very interesting. What is Wag Pro? It's an optional lifetime membership for pet caregivers, and you'll enjoy perks like express onboarding, only available during the sign-up process. So if you're interested in that, that can speed up the process here. Earn up to 10% more with expanded bid range that we just detailed. A free 6-month profile promotion, priority approval for all services, priority placement in search, Wag Pro badge on your profile, priority access to new pet parents, exclusive deals on Wag partners. So honestly, that sounds pretty attractive for all of those benefits, because when you're judging a benefits program, I feel, especially if you're going to pay for it, right? It ideally, to be worth it, should be related to how much you're going to get paid, and this is. Getting priority access to new pet parents, in essence, warm leads in your marketplace, being able to bid more, but what is the cost here? New pet parents with Wag Pro will incur a one-time fee of $149 or $129 if you've already paid for the express onboarding. How much do Wag dog sitters or pet sitters, whatever, make on average? As a dog sitter with Wag, you can make up to $500 a month by sitting dogs just 3 times a week. So you'll need to think about, am I going to be sitting, boarding, whatever it is, at least 3 times a week, or are my prices going to merit spending $149? And then I'd also probably recommend, this is just my personal recommendation, if you're going to do this for probably 2 months or less, don't bother investing. But if this is something you want to build and scale, I'd say at least 6 months or more ideally, then it kind of makes sense for a one-time non-recurring fee, just in my opinion. I just feel like I wouldn't want to miss out on that priority placement in search, the priority to new warm leads in essence for the new pet parents, the 6-month free profile promotion, and it's not even a recurring thing. And by the way, that's a business expense because it's related to this 1099 independent contractor work. That's a tax deduction as well. Oh, and another thing with WAG, something that a lot of gig workers are very familiar with, is your acceptance rating. Look at this. A pet caregiver's acceptance rate is the number of direct booking requests that they've accepted versus the number of direct booking requests they've received. The higher your acceptance rate, the higher you will appear in pet parents' search results when using the browse and book feature. So at least on WAG, acceptance rating is very important. Now think about, you could kind of double up. You can get like top priority placement by being a WAG Pro member and having a high acceptance rate, right? Now, you also have to consider here, what's the commission that WAG takes from your earnings? I was looking up and down their support portal here, looking at pet parent, pet caregiver support articles, and I could not find something explicit. So please confirm this down below, because I just did research elsewhere across the web, looking at other WAG caretakers and what they said, that the commission from WAG was 40%. Now let's look at Rover. Now what I like with your earnings on Rover is flat out, clearly, they say take home 80% of your earnings, making it easy to understand, in essence, a 20% commission. So Rover says they're the largest network of pet owners, and they apparently take half the commission as WAG. So which is better? Is it a clear shot for Rover? And then why would you do WAG? What's the strategy there? As I teach you, I would do both on really any niche in this gig economy or side hustle economy. So if you pick a niche, it is pet sitting. I would do both to compare and contrast, because obviously there's going to be clients, especially because caregivers could certainly be cross-platform, but most likely pet parents, they may not be as cross-platform, which means you'll have WAG exclusive customers, you'll have Rover exclusive customers. I would also compare and contrast recommended rates as well, because if, let's say, WAG is recommending whatever, $18 an hour for a certain service, I'd compare that with Rover, the same service if possible, to see what they're recommending. And then, of course, a lower commission rate is always nice. I mean, just seeing what we're seeing, because it's pretty simple. It's like dogs, cats, other animals. It's walking, sitting, stop-ins, boarding. Both platforms have that. Both platforms let you set your own rates. Both platforms are going to maybe show you in search a little bit differently, so you're going to have to read into that. Look at support articles. Look at how to set up your profile. But still, even both have endorsements as well. But interestingly, on WAG, you can have the free endorsements, but you can also have paid endorsements to boost your profile on WAG. It does seem like WAG's search results, like, well, we give priority to WAG Pro, we give priority to a higher acceptance rating, we give priority to those caregivers that have a boosted or paid endorsements. It seems like it is leveraging more of paid options versus just Rover. But simply put, I'd start with Rover and go from there. I mean, less commissions, a strong network of pet owners already, all the listings that you want there as far as services you want to provide. I think it's a good place to start. So let me know which one's better for you. If you're a caretaker on either one, or ideally if you've done both, let us know how it goes. And I want to know, can you make, let's say, $30 or $35+ an hour? Because it is more hands-on. It is more involved. Certainly, there's more responsibility than like spilling a drink on food delivery. But really though, especially for some of those services like overnight services, specialty care, $40, $50+ an hour. That I'm curious about. What do you think of these platforms?